Hello traders, and welcome to our first Wednesday's educational videos. We will try to upload every Wednesday an educational video for all you guys out there. So for this one, we will have a summarized session about how to become a potential long-term profitable trader slash professional. So we'll see certain things to avoid and certain things you need to pay attention. It's going to give you a lot of insights and value, especially if you are in your beginner stages of your trading, right? So let's get started. Firstly, I would like to raise attention to understanding the time frames of the charts and the markets and the yearly breakdown. Why I'm saying that? It's simply because you will see based on the time frame how interesting it becomes when it comes to doing mistakes and getting things wrong or right. Yeah. So firstly, we have a yearly time frame, right? Then we have the quarterly, which is 3 months. Then we have also the 6 months, but I didn't include it here. And then we have the monthly, the weekly, and then we go to daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15, 5, and 1, right? So we go from the top to the bottom in the time frames. Now, look at this, which is very interesting to see. Look how many candles. I didn't even add the yearly and quarterly because it's only one candle in the yearly and let's say 2 candles in the 6 month and we have 4 candles on the quarterly. So we have 12 candles on the monthly, right? 52 in the weekly, 365 or so on the daily candles. Then we have 2,190 4-hour candles. And you see how the lower the time frame goes, the more candles we have in the charts, right? So the more candles we have in the charts, the more chances are that we are going to get wrong the analysis or our trade setups, okay? And this is how the majority, one of the reasons why the majority of traders lose money when they trade longer term is because they tend to trade those small time frames, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, 15 minute, which doesn't really give you, let's say, a high accuracy analysis as to what could be the bias of the market, right? So I hope it makes sense. This is very important for you to understand the time frame breakdown and how we like to analyze starting with the longer term cycle of the market and break it down to weekly, daily, and then 4 hour or 1 hour to define any possible next move of the market, right? Now, then the next thing which is very important is to understand the probabilities dash the odds. What I mean by that. So by default, you have a 50-50 chance to get the direction right because the market can only move up or down, right? It's one direction or the other. It cannot be a flat line, right? So by default, we have a 50-50 chance to get the direction right. Now, what we have to do when we are analyzing and trading, we need to try to flip these odds in our favor, which is more than 50% chance. Okay. If you cannot do that, it means that longer term your trading results should lead to losses because you're gonna have more wrong trades, and then also it becomes a fact of the risk management because even if you have 50-50 win ratio, if your risk management is good and you have, let's say, when you make a profitable trade, you win more than the one you get wrong, then you're still gonna end up in a profitable situation. But in our service, in our analysis, we only like to trade the market when we know that we have a more than 50-50 chance to get things right, okay? And of course, as I said, it's really important to have a sound risk management and position size calculation system. So you can plan ahead before you enter where is your exit, your stop loss, and so on and so forth. We teach our members in details during our live sessions in our premium membership plan. You can sign up with the link in the description as well. We still have some available spots for a 2-week trial. So this is what we teach in our service as well. And of course, we need to have a long-term vision and approach, right? We are not looking for any quick result or outcome from the market. We need to treat it as a, as a business in a long-term approach and take things step by step, right? Then what we have to do to get these odds and probabilities in our favor, we need to define the market cycles and dynamic. Okay, so we have, let's say, an idea of where we stand in the current market situation and structure. We need to understand the possible correlation implications of different markets. This is another thing we teach in our service. Okay, you cannot find it in many places. Then we need to allocate the possible extreme areas and timing to enter the market. What I mean by that, it's basically the extreme areas are areas of the market which they attract a lot of orders, okay, from buyers or sellers, and we can expect the market to be turning in a specific direction, and we have specific rules and criteria that we use to decide if we will enter the market or not. We are avoiding the market noise, which is the main media news. Okay, we don't really follow that. We understand the timing and the patience we need to have when we enter a trade, especially. So we are looking to get more pips potentially from the market. Okay, when we are in a trade. And this will also help us to avoid the market when it's in the middle of a cycle as well. And we are looking to trade impulsive movements within the next cycle. Okay, we are avoiding the market traps. Okay, as most of the classic retail traders, they like to trade breakout patterns or specific type of things that they many times end up in market traps. We do have tools and things that we use to track those, and we teach our members how to avoid getting in market traps. And we also avoid low time frames such as 1 minute, 5, 15 minute or 30-minute charts. Okay, we are not interested in those time frames, and we are doing less mistakes, of course, right? So the lower the time frame you trade, the more mistakes you are going to do, the more confused you're going to be in the market direction, and in the long run you're going to have more potential losses, right? Then we move on to the mindset and psychology. Okay, how we like to think. 90% is analysis and only 10% is execution and trade management. So what we mean by this ratio is that 90% of the time we follow and analyze the market, and only when we have the right situation and conditions, we are basically what we do with this 90% analysis. We are basically like hunters. We are waiting for the right time to shoot, to get our prey, let's say, which is the 10% execution and trade management that we do. Okay. Also, the other thing to note is that 1 or 2 trades will not change our life, so we don't need to think in an overnight or short-term basis. No revenge trading, so if we get trade wrong, we don't need to get more risk and chase the market. We just let it go, and we reevaluate the situation of the market conditions again. We do not add to losing positions or trades, okay, because we are destroying our risk to reward ratio and ROI, okay. Losses are part of trading. We are not gonna win 100% of the time, as we have said already. But we are using all the tools necessary to avoid as much as possible any possible losses. And we understand the language of the market, which means the cycles, the dynamic of the market, any possible correlations, market depth, and order flow. Okay. Many of these things for a beginner could be confusing, but if you guys want to learn really how the market works, you will massively benefit from our service, especially from the premium service plan. Okay, which takes it takes you some time to understand what we teach and what we show in our sessions and our videos as well for the members. But when you do understand that, the market will make much more sense to you, and you will be able to spot many things as well. And the other thing we are looking at is that we have the freedom, right, to select the instruments to trade and which to avoid. You see, I put here diversification. So nobody is forcing us to trade a specific market all the time. We have the freedom to choose what we believe is best. So we need to be selective at the end of the day if we want our results to reflect that, right? So that's the main idea. And it's $1 trillion market, so we cannot move it. We need to become a part of the move, right? This is how we need to think. Now, lastly, I would like to raise some typical retail traders' mistakes and what's going on generally in the industry overall. The average retail market analysis is useless, as you see from the title, and I will explain why. Because they are trading in smaller time frames, 1 minute, 5 minutes, this is what I'm saying. This is just gambling, okay? This is not trading. The people that trade those time frames, they add to losing positions, and also when they are in the wrong trading setups or ideas, over leveraging and chasing the market, fear of missing out, or fear or impatience. Those are the classic retail traders' mistakes, as you know by now. And thinking that 1-2 trades will make them quick profits, which is not going to be the case. Or even there are cases that people believe that they can quit the job they hate by winning a few trades. Okay, no, this is not going to be something that you can achieve quickly. It's going to take you time, and it's going to take you some effort. As with anything in life, a career, or any job, or anything you are looking to become successful, if you don't have the right mindset, or you don't put in the time and effort to learn and show, let's say, to yourself that you really want it, is not going to happen. You are not gonna. This is not something you can achieve overnight, especially, and without putting in the interest and the effort to learn, right? Also, the typical mistakes is that many retail traders are following the wrong trading analysts slash gurus, as you have seen them online. There are many fake forex traders. They are showing off fake profits, or the car, or the house, or they go on vacation and they tell you how easy it is to trade from the vacation. This is just nonsense. Okay, it's just built to attract the average person that doesn't understand how trading in the market works. Also, they are not willing to learn from real professionals. Most of the retail traders, they look for the shortcuts, and at the end of the day, guys, trading can become easier and simple. You just need to change your mindset and be proactive with the right education and work ethic, right? That's the main idea. And to conclude this educational quick session for the day, I would recommend to any trader, whether it's beginner or you have traded for a few months or years, your results haven't been good, you need to find an experienced mentor or market analysis service. Okay, so you need to learn from somebody with experience. avoid fake traders or prop firm influencers. You know, these people, they are not going to teach you anything. They are just put there to attract you to certain, let's say, ways of trading or companies, and they make money against you at the end of the day. You need to join, like I said, a professional service with a proper structure that can support you. Okay, and most importantly, when you do that, you know, you are actually saving money because you are not continuing the typical retail traders mistakes. So you save money from your possible losses. You are joining a service, okay, and this will help you in the long run to get things in the right mindset and the right approach. And also, you need to invest some time, like I said before, to learn and follow the market as being analyzed and explained in depth and detail. So this is what we do in our live sessions. We really break the market down into detail. Not many people can do that. Okay, from my experience and what I saw generally, we provide something unique. We provide something which most of you haven't experienced as of now, I would say. And we really break down the market and make sense of every possible next move. And we are always prepared on possible alternative scenarios and how we need to react. And we also post a few trade setups here and there for the members to understand the concept and how we like to trade. So it's very interactive and very well established and structured service that should help you in the long run. Okay. So with that note, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, give us a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can be notified when we post. Usually we post every Sunday our free weekly forex forecast video here on the channel, and every Wednesday we are planning to upload an educational session. And of course, we conduct the live sessions for the members from Monday to Thursday at 5 p.m. GMT. If you are interested, you can sign up with the link in the description through BMC Buy Me a Coffee page. Okay. If you have any questions, email us at support@roiforecast.com, and we'll see you in the next video.